in the city, you can just take the BTS or MRT, but out here you gotta hike and walk and get wet. At Suvarnabhumi Airport because we're gonna go to the southern part of Thailand in a province called Krabi. 5:30 a.m. and there was an earthquake yesterday, but we're eating today. My second time in Krabi, and the first impression of the airport, I think they renovated a bit so it looks new. See how like the floor is shinier. The resort of the lobby be looking like this with this view. And that is where we came in from. Just changed to swim outfit and we will go out to the tour. It's actually only 9:30 a.m. but we have like a tour, like island hopping. A lot of people pronounce Krabi as Krabi, like Krabby Patty, but it's actually Krabi. And Krabi in Thai, it means sword because back then in the ancient times there was a weapon. Wait, let me look at my notes.
อันนี้คือทะเลแหวกหรือเปล่า อ๋อ ตรงนี้
High tide so you can't see the sand. What the heck? These are the moments when I wish I'm Thai. But it makes sense. You know when you watch Sum Hong and they always be like "Set bao chale," that reminds me of the rock. But yeah, actually Krabi, it's on the Andaman Sea side. People say Andaman Sea is better than Gulf of Thailand in terms of the water clearness. I think trees look different here. And about the sand, it's not that soft. It's a bit rocky. We found food here, so we're gonna see if it's good. But man, we come here and it's all chips and noodles. When I was in Trang, I was like, it reminds me of Krabi. So now in Krabi, I just say it reminds me of Trang. We're just waiting for the food, and it's kind of more like a taking picture trip. Ahan maleo, so pasiu. I think this is like 100 something. It's like restaurant price, but it's actually pretty good if you're eating on an island because resources are kind of scarce here. Even I think the seasoning and sauces are also probably expired. It kind of tastes like 7-Eleven pasiu. Got back from the tour, change, shower, did hair and everything, and everyone else is going to the hike, but I decided to stay and eat. This is their restaurant. Open mic. Oh, okay.
Outside and inside.
Inside ดีกว่าค่ะ Actually, I am here with my man and 3 of his friends, so 5 total including me. The tour earlier is 2,500 baht for 4 hours for 5 people, so that's about 500 baht per person. But for you to go to all the places, oh, and it comes with water, but I didn't show much because it's such a hassle and it was hot. But okay, let me eat first. Right now it's the low tide, which I'm not sure if you can see, but it's really nice vibe. It's like a getaway. That's the check-in, and if you walk down this hallway, Hong Nam, and I'm eating at this restaurant. Oh, and then over there is like a climbing area. Super hungry, so ordered 2 things. The pad thai low-key tastes like whole fun, but it's a bit oily, so it's better to balance it out with the veggies that they give on the side. Eating pad thai with this view. Actually, the portion is quite big, but it is a bit pricey for the size. But like I said, being able to have food out here is already good. So now from the room, you see that there's not a lot of blue water, like the blueness is pushed back because of the low tide. I will wait for them to come back and rest and sleep because I'm so sleepy. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We are climbing over this hill looking thing in order to get to Raleigh Beach. We gotta do like a 10-ish minute hike situation across. And then once I go like this, you stick the phone, the camera out this hole. Because it's high tides right now, so we literally had to walk in water. Look. Here, like in order to get to places, you have to take the ferry, which is another issue because you know in the city you can just take the BTS or MRT, but out here you gotta hike and walk and get wet. Why I have be wearing these shoes? On the bright side, this is the infamous Raleigh Beach that you see on the internet. This is it. Oh yep, we walked from over there and our hotel is behind this rock. This is the rock climbing place. On the way to climb, not me, but them. Oh, and I think there's a cave ahead of us. Diamond Cave. Okay, that is it. If you go in there, which I don't plan on going in because I'm scared of holes. Whoa. The sound of nature. I'm just casually chilling on this 150 baht mat. Actually, the mat was provided by the tour guide, but I'm just sitting here while everyone is climbing. Wait, I turned around and there's like a huge...
I was like watching her eyes.
So the instructor lines up the rope first, and then someone can climb up. And you can see the water from afar here. The main purpose of this trip is to do climbing. I mean, for everyone else, but for me, it's more like a nature getaway. Actually, Krabi is kind of known for climbing, but back then they relied on fishing, rubber production, and palm oil production for their economy. 2 hours later, we're eating again. Lately, I've been into passion fruit smoothie. But there's another restaurant across the street that tastes better. But it's less expensive here. This is like a new restaurant that we're trying. Finally eating. We had continental breakfast at the hotel, but this is technically the first legit meal. And the funny part is a lot of people think my man is imaginary. That is his arm right here. Actually, my first time trying yen da bowl. It's basically like a pink soup with seafood, but I don't like seafood, but I'll just eat the noodle. So we were there, but we're gonna go all the way here and back. Following our guide, we gotta walk straight, and then there will be some sort of thing that we gotta walk over. 3 p.m. or yeah, 3-ish p.m. Actually, there's a lot of foreigners, not a lot of Thais here. I mean, Thais come here, but not as much. The hotel of the Instagrammable resort, but it's quite expensive. We're gonna follow the guide and go through some trees and rocks. Talk to you later when we're like halfway up there, or if I see any cool views. That is Bat Cave. We're gonna be going that way. The cave, it makes you feel like you're nobody. Felt like 20 or 30 minutes from the other side to this side, but it's more about climbing through a dark cave. They have bamboo ladders inside, but I always check to make sure it was good before climbing, but I'll turn it around to show the view.
Oh, for elementary school.
I was sat here for so long to process what just happened, but they're gonna be climbing up this wall again and come back down. So it's like a climbing wall for them, and I will just sit aside and do my thing. It's 6 p.m. We made our way out. Because it's low tide, it's pretty walkable. Oh, it looks weird during low tide. Y'all don't even know. I think the way down is harder than the way up. But yeah, right when you get out, it's the Raleigh beach. Ta-da! Oh, that's where we came from. Okay, low tide now is when the moon is away from the side of Earth. But high tide is when the moon is closer to the side of Earth. Because it's like pulling on the water. That's how I think of it. Let me fact check it when I get home. Okay, let's walk back over to Dawn's side before the tide rises. Instagram is a lie. It'd be looking like this and we'd be walking on these rocky stuff. Oh yeah. Our last day in Krabi, casually enjoying this 80 baht mango passion fruit smoothie with this priceless view.